What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rip. Hey, today we got another special video. Today we're gonna look at how WWE Championships are made. So, you know I gotta bring something special for this one. So, we're gonna bring our WWE Championship. And we're gonna find out how this thing was made. Hey, without further ado, let's see how this thing was made.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion!
When you think of professional wrestling, what comes to mind? Electrifying moves, larger-than-life personalities, and, of course, the ultimate symbol of greatness, the championship title.
Rollins with the title! Wait a minute! Seth Rollins with the title!
From the big gold to the iconic winged eagle, these belts aren't just trophies. They're the physical embodiment of legacy and triumph. Let's dive into the untold story of championship belts, where they came from, how they're made, and the incredible journey they take before they ever make it to the ring. Have you ever wondered why wrestling champions fight for belts instead of trophies, medals, or cups like in other sports?
Are you kidding me?
What makes a belt the ultimate prize in wrestling? Their tradition dates back to boxing in the 19th century.
Man, look, we ain't
The
asked
champion's
about that, man. We
reign
asked
was
about how
after
this
he
thing was
defeated
made.
symbols of legacy ended wrestling. Others, like the 24/7 title, show how even something comedic can stand win. Showing it off, it's visible, and it carries a legacy that no other prize can match. Wrestling championship titles have come a long way from their humble beginnings. Early championship belts were simple, often plain leather straps with small metal plates. But as wrestling grew into a global phenomenon, so did the complexity and grandeur of its championships. Each belt tells its own story, reflecting the era it was created in. WWE's first versions of his World Championship paralleled the era in simplicity. When San Martino went on, his he wasn't as flashy as it is today.
Oh, we didn't ask
It
about
had
the
a closer
history. We're
resemblance
supposed to
to
be looking
sports
at how it
between
was
two men grappling in
made.
the ring in a slower, straight-ahead product. It makes sense, then, that the world title was less ornate than what today's superstars carry around. During San Martino's first WWE title reign, the belt went through a number of changes. The most famous of those versions featured the shape of the United States on a leather strap and little else. But the title was set to make a long leap in its evolution. The iconic winged eagle of the 1980s symbolized the larger-than-life personalities of the golden era. The winged eagle design brought back the familiar globe and eagle elements of previous versions in a sleeker, more memorable package. It's a title that looks good on today's superstars, as it did Bret Hart, Randy Savage, and company.
They just
While
need to
the
make it a
spinner
little
belt
bit.
of the
Hey,
2000s captured the flash and spectacle of the ruthless aggression and PG
need
era.
some oil
the
on
title
mine.
symbolized WWE's move away from
need
the
some
attitude
oil
era,
on mine.
entering a safer, glitzier, and
I
more
don't spin as
visually
fast. I
friendly
need some
period.
oil.
Getting spun like 22.
Okay.
Designs like the big gold belt radiated timeless prestige, while custom belts like Stone Cold Steve Austin's Smoking Skull or The Fiend's Twisted Dragon reflected the unique personalities of the champions who held them. Wrestling promotions have also used belt designs to mark significant transitions. When WWE introduced the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in 2014, it got rid of the old WWE scratch logo on the center plate and replaced it with a sleeker WWE Network logo to make WWE's logo really pop. But WWE burned it out by making all its top championships follow the same mold.
They all look the
Plus,
same,
having
bro.
the side plates on the title being different for each champion really helped the title unique to each person, which were introduced by The Rock back in 2013.
Things.
When
all look
WWE
the
introduced
same.
the Universal Championship in 2016, its bold red leather strap sparked debate among fans, but undeniably marked the dawn of a new era. Similarly, updates to the Intercontinental and United States Championships modernized these historic titles while paying homage to their roots. But
That's
what
all
goes
look the
into
same.
creating one of these iconic belts? Who designs them, and how are they made? Let's dive into
I've been sitting here
craftsmanship and artistry
for 5
behind
minutes,
wrestling's
and you
most
still ain't
coveted
told me.
prizes. Creating a championship belt isn't just a job, it's an art
Sound
form.
went off my ear.
These
I can hear it.
iconic prizes are
I can hear
handcrafted by
nothing.
skilled artisans
There you go.
who combine traditional techniques with modern tools to bring each design to life. It all starts with a vision. When a new belt is commissioned, designers sketch out concepts, often collaborating with wrestling promotions to align the design with the belt's purpose and history. For example, the bold, clean lines of the current WWE Championship reflect the global, corporate image of the brand.
Do y'all think they should change the way the WWE Championship looks now? I mean, they made it gold, more gold, but it's like the one I'm talking about, the one that Cody's carrying, by the way. I think they should change it. I don't like it. They've had the same design since they brought this. Well, since The Rock brought it out, what, years ago? What, 2013, 2014 ish? It's been the same design almost 10 years.
While belts like the United States Championship in 2020 modernized the classic title while preserving its patriotic symbolism. Similarly, the Fiend's Custom Universal Championship captured the eerie, unsettling nature of Bray Wyatt's character. Once the design is approved, the real work begins. The centerpiece of any belt, the plates, are crafted from materials like brass, zinc, or even precious metals. Artisans create detailed molds for each plate, casting them into shape before refining the intricate details by hand. Using chisels, files, and automated tools, they bring the design to life, carving logos, symbols, and patterns into the metal. After shaping, the plates are polished to perfection and plated with gold, silver, or rhodium, giving them their signature shine. Crystals, and sometimes even genuine gemstones, are set into the designs to add that extra level of prestige and elegance. The strap is just as important as the plates. Made from high-quality leather, it's carefully measured, cut, and dyed.
I got a
before
replica,
being
so it's not the real
stitched and
thing,
embossed
but
with custom patterns. The leather is then curved and shaped to ensure it fits naturally around a wrestler's waist or shoulder, blending durability with comfort. For master craftsmen like Dave Milliken and the late Reggie Parks, legends in the belt-making world, this process can take weeks or even months. They've created some of the most recognizable belts in wrestling history, from the Winged Eagle to the Big Gold. These belts aren't just made for the ring. They're built to withstand travel, appearances, and the physicality.
It's time
of
for a
professional
change,
wrestling.
man.
Once a championship belt is crafted, you might think it's the only one of its kind. But in reality, multiple versions of the same title exist, each serving a specific purpose. The belt you see raised in victory at a pay-per-view might not be the same one you see at a press event or a fan meet and greet. WWE has titles specifically for television.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
These belts are designed to shine under bright lights and look flawless in close-ups, ensuring they capture every intricate detail on camera. On the other hand, there are travel belts or appearance belts, which champions take with them on the road. They are built to withstand frequent handling, wear and tear, and the unpredictable nature of life on the road. But why go through the trouble of creating multiple versions? Well, it's a combination of practicality and preservation. Wrestling is a highly physical sport, and belts take a beating in the ring, getting tossed,
This
slammed,
man talking about
and even
everything
used as
but
weapons.
the making of the
Now,
thing.
here's the part that might surprise you. These belts don't come cheap. A WWE Championship belt can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000 or more to produce, depending on the materials and craftsmanship involved. Some belts,
Does
like
it?
those with intricate gold plating or custom designs, can push that price even higher. And that's just for a single version. Now take a look at the men's and women's WWE Crown Jewel Championships. They are amongst the most expensive title belts made in WWE history. They are so valuable that even the champions were not allowed
See, like, I don't even like how big it is. Like how big they made that. Because once it's around your waist, it just don't look right.
to take the belts with them, and instead, both the belts are kept with WWE in Saudi Arabia itself. The champions are instead
Look how big it is on
awarded a
Cody's
ring.
waist.
WWE Crown Jewel Championships are estimated to be worth over $1 million. This estimation is a result of the immense beauty and the fact that it's made of 50-carat diamonds. In kayfabe, however, the honor may be given to the WWE $1 Million Championship, which, as the name suggests, was valued in millions. In actuality, however, it was made for a reported sum of $40,000 as compared to the actual $1 million amount reported for the WWE Crown Jewel titles. So, when you see a champion hoisting a belt in the ring or at a media event, you're not just looking at a piece of wrestling history. you're looking at a small fortune. Championship belts aren't just for the wrestlers, they're for the fans too.
Yeah.
These iconic pieces of wrestling history have transcended their role as props, becoming symbols of loyalty, admiration, and passion for the sport. For many fans, owning a replica championship belt is the ultimate way to connect with their favorite wrestlers and moments. Whether it's the
Y'all know who made this one famous. Y'all already know. If you don't, just know this is his farewell year. So that should give you a hint.
Winged Eagle, Big Gold, or the current WWE Championship, these belts are more than just collectibles. They're cherished reminders of the matches, rivalries, and triumphs that defined their love for wrestling. But it's not just the physical belt that creates the connection. Seeing a title change hands or watching a wrestler's journey to finally win the big one can create emotional moments that resonate with fans for years. That feeling of witnessing a belt raised in victory often stays with fans, reminding them why they fell in love with wrestling in the first place. Championship belts have become cultural icons, representing the stories, stars, and memories that make wrestling more than just entertainment. It's a shared passion that unites millions. So, the next time you see a title raised high in victory, remember.
Hey, will Cena get 17? I think he will. I just don't think it's going to happen until around SummerSlam.
It's not just a belt. It's a legacy carried by those who fought for it and cherished by the fans who live for these moments. And speaking of legacy, championship belts have played a major role in shaping the different eras of WWE, from the Golden Era to the Ruthless Aggression Era and beyond. Each era brought its own style, stars, and storytelling that defined professional wrestling for generations. If you're curious to learn more about how WWE has evolved over the decades,
all right, man, you talking about too much that ain't got nothing to do with the championship. Out of these 11 minutes that I've been watching this, he only talked about how it was made for probably 2. Anyway, if y'all got any other videos y'all want me to react to in particular, let me know down in the comments. Y'all already know I'm going to check it out. I do read the comments, so let me know what y'all think. But hey, like this video, subscribe if you're new. Go get you a championship.